What's up, guys? It's Daz here, but you don't really care, as we're jumping right back into the... Ooh, never mind. I think we just smacked our face on the garden. Right, we're finally done with the Dreadnought Galaxy, so it's time for the third to last galaxy in the game. It's Dreadnought Galaxy. We're going to infiltrate the Dreadnought. In other languages, this place is called the Kanonenflotte-Galaxie, the Fleet of Cannons Galaxy, the Battleship or Armed Fleet, and the Rocket Fleet Galaxy. Now what's interesting is, this is the only galaxy to have different starting planets for every single mission. All planets seem to be in the same location, and the others are apparently the others are visible to the others. Like you can see other starter planets from the others. But they replace one another. I feel like I was supposed to put they're invisible. Either way, different starting one every time. I'm already zapped and in pain. And yeah. So, let's get on out of here. This is a really interesting design of a place. Like that, using those colors. It just makes me think of cookies. / also really old grandma sweaters at the same time. I'm hungry now. I really want some sweets. Oh wow. We're now stuck in a little room with these helmet goombas, helmbas. What you do is you spin them, and then from there you can jump on top of them. Though, that was weird. For a minute I thought like the gravity was letting me just run up the walls. I was tempted to have a... Hold on, can I? Right, okay, you get out of here. That's cool. I'll take that coin too. Okay, no. Spin and jump. Can I like actually leave this room? No, I'm sliding. Okay. Because I thought for a moment I was just able to run infinitely, like along these. But no, it's not going to let me. Okay. Now I know. So, it's time for another 2D platforming gravity-based level. Sounds fun. See, Sonic Generations was not the first to bring 2D and 3D together. And also, actually... Oh no, never mind. I was going to make another comparing. I was also just going to compare this to a Sonic game, but that's not... I was going to say, because Sonic Unleashed came around the time of Super Mario Galaxy, and both have orchestrated music for the first time in the series. But then they also... It wasn't until Generations that brought 2D gameplay as well as 3D, so... Galaxy's already got a step ahead, I'm afraid. Oh, wow. Now, the translation of this mission... I think is just simply, in other languages, the Japanese and German call it beam, beam, beam. The Spanish call it beam, beams, and more beams. The French call it lasers in shambles. And Italians call it laser, laser, laser. I wonder what's in this level. To be fair, I think we already saw them just mostly in the starter planet, so... Or I'm looking at the wrong one. But looking at the other languages, I think that's right. Plus it was the first one, which usually means it's the first mission, so who knows. But I do think this is really cool. Like, you have like these moving elements that have completely different effects and intonations depending on the direction of the gravity. It's cool. I like it. Right. Hello again. Oh no, I hate timing this. I'm not going to time it right. See, that just already... Another concussion. I'm just adding it to my collection. Like this. Not like that. And gravity doesn't work when you're that heavily squished. We must have created like our own center of gravity with just the condensation of the mass. Condensation? No, that's not the right word. Well, whatever. It kind of is. Condensation. Maybe that's what it is. I remember actually reading like the way we pronounce different parts of a word emphasizes what type of word it is. Like nouns and verbs we say differently. Like product and project and project, I think. Oh crap, I can't think of the words. But it's like, a verb you would say the first syllable in more emphasis, and a noun I think you say on the second syllable. So like, to... Oh crap, I can't think of any. I think there was a pro word. Produce and produce, maybe? I don't remember what produce is, if that's even a thing. But it's like words like that, it's really weird. Like, you wouldn't think that's a rule. You just unconsciously do it. But it's really weird, the English language. And speaking about the English language, actually, this isn't even me trying to make a segue, it just happened. I remember back in the day, good old year 6, I would have been... How old would I have been? Like 8, 9, 10? 10, 9. Let's go with 10. I was 10 years old-ish in year 6. And what was really weird is we came to have this teacher. There was only 2 teachers per year. And we had this one teacher that was like notoriously known for being a little bit strict. And one rule that was always like whispered around by the kids was, you must never say the word damn in front of this teacher, because she will rip into you for saying damn. And I remember one time it was ICT, we were having an ICT lesson. I think we were like programming / coding traffic lights. It was all a simulation and using flowcharts. And I remember just some kid like banged on the table and then like jokingly with a friend was like, God damn something or other. And I just remember this teacher like, I don't even know the word, just like blowing out this change in personality. She was generally just like a normal middle-aged teacher, and then she just turned into like this demon for a moment and was just like, Michael, outside now. I'm assuming that's not what she sounds like, because I don't think she sounds like a 20-year-old boy doing the bad impersonation. But I just remember like poor little Michael, he was taken outside the class, and I guess the room was soundproof, or like you could barely hear it. But it was just funny because you could see her and him outside the window and the door, because there was a window on the door, and you could just see her like shouting and going crazy, and like probably spit was flying everywhere in this shouting spree. But you could hear you ever heard nothing, it was muffled, and just all the other kids in the class like staring out the window and also stunned. And even to this day, like, I mean, I guess people have different morals, and there's like people do rate swear words differently on everyone has a different scale of what's the worst swear word and all that. But it's just interesting to me that simply the word damn was so bad. Apparently it was because it means like go to hell. And I guess she must have been quite religious. I think she did actually have like a cross on her neck, like a necklace. I don't know. It was just interesting. Because also like, in general, swear words, especially religious-based ones, are a lot less impacting. Also, the music builds when we get water. Oh, it's so good. But I don't know, like, religious swear words in particular, and just swear words in general, have become a lot less powerful. And I remember in, like, English language in A-level, so good old year 12 and 13, so a good 6-7 years later, Jesus. Like, I remember our teacher was saying, like, you can say all sorts of swear-wordy things, like, oh my god, and people don't think of it as highly or as, like, badly as they did in, like, the 18, 17, 1600s. Just sort of, yeah. And it all shows, it's all symbolic of how the church has lost its power, sort of. Not necessarily lost its power, but it's definitely had its power weakened, considering how religiously devout everyone was. I feel like if I ever went back in time, I would probably get executed within like day 2. And I'm not even a sweary guy. Like, I'm pretty, I wouldn't exactly say politically correct, but I haven't sworn properly in like years. Not since 2010. Jesus Christ, 7 years of no swearing. Go me. I mean, I have sworn on special occasions, usually to myself when I've like dislocated a toe in pain. I haven't dislocated a toe, but like, I'd swear to myself, but I don't think I've ever sworn at someone with the intent to, I don't know, insult them or anything. No. I'm good at that. Oh, look at all those crowns. But yeah, it's just interesting how, like, swear words have changed. And swear words are gonna change more, like, I can't think of any recent swear words, but, like, there will be new ones. Like, I remember reading a Vsauce video. Reading a Vsauce video? Who the hell do I think I am? Jesus, what am I living in? But they said that a potential future bad word will be the word schizo, in reference to schizophrenia people, but it'll only be a more acceptable word. Oh, I might mean that be an acceptable word. That might mean it. Simply because in the future we might have a cure for schizophrenia, so it's okay to sort of bash that sort of illness because it's a curable thing. I don't know. It's interesting. Words are interesting. That's probably the most, like, nerdiest thing I'm interested in. Because, like, in year 12, I took English language at A-level. And like they said at the beginning, like they had like a lesson on some English wordsy stuff, and they said, if this lesson didn't interest you, you're in the wrong A level. And this because this is what we're gonna do for 2 years. And I remember just sitting there being like, this is really nerdy, like boring officey person kind of stuff. And I was like, but I kind of enjoy it. And so now I have not a degree, nowhere close to a degree. I have A level in it. Today's swim classes, independent study. Cool. Now I have a slight A level in English language. Got myself a nice old A. A star and everything else, but the actual exam was an A. Oh well, it's better than the U that they tried to give me. But you've heard that story if you ever watched Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door, because I mentioned it there. That's how old that story is. Kind of old. Weird to think also that YouTube, at this point, not quite at this point, is almost going to be, for me, 5 years old. I started and joined as DazzReviews in 2012. It's now 2017. It's 5 years. I really need to get a schedule for DazzReviews, because I haven't uploaded in months now. And it's not even, it's mostly been an aspect of time. DazzReviews takes a lot more work, and also it's quite it needs to be up to date with trailers. I don't really have the time to keep up with them anymore. Like, I can't be watching and seeing when the next trailer is, and then I can't dedicate my night that it comes up to making a trailer analysis, because uni work is really blocking it. So, I don't know. I have some faint plans for DazzReviews. A lot of them also, the reason I haven't been uploading in recent months is because, what do you say? When you're swimming on the surface, shake the wheel to jump. Cool. It's because I have projects and I've made them and I've gotten like almost them ready to upload, and then I scrap them. I'm like, this is terrible. So it's partially also, it's almost like I want the quality to be so decent that I don't get much quality or much content out at all, because I'll scrap it before it's finished, because I don't like how it looks. So I don't know. I might end up just having to rely a little more heavily on people. Because like I remember like whenever a Pikmin trailer comes out, everyone swarms me on social media. Maybe if people did that with like more games that they'd like to see, I could do it. I don't know. For now, I think I'll probably just set up a schedule and a series for just a review series. Because they're pretty easy to make. Because another issue I had with DazzReviews is getting like creator's block. Because there've been months and months of Nintendo not doing a trailer, because Nintendo is a functioning and modern company. So like I wouldn't know what to make above the coach's head. Oh yeah, so you're right. So I guess if I have a review schedule, that will be constant. And then if I'm lucky, I can make a trailer analysis soon after a trailer. I don't know. It also a thing is that's kind of a shame is recent games aren't gripping me as well a lot of the time. Like, a lot of mature games, like on E3, like I remember actually being really stunned by E3 this year, mainly PlayStation stuff. But like a lot of others, like Nintendo games, a lot of the recent ones aren't clicking with me. Like when I saw Super Mario Run, I was like, okay, cool. I mean, I vowed to not support it actually, because I hated the way it was managed. It was way overpriced, and I mean, you've heard it before in this series. I still bought it in the end just because I'm super bored and no one's uploading on YouTube, so I just succumbed to it. Plus, they said they're not doing any sort of DLC or anything more to it, so it's already a dead series, so I'll just buy into it, whatever. My number ain't going to affect anything. They already broke all the records, so whatever. But, like, I don't know. A lot of the new games that Nintendo's making don't interest me. Like, when Mario Kart 8.5 gets a trailer, I'll analyze that, because I love that, and I love Smash. If they ever make another one of those. But, like, and obviously I'll do Pikmin, because that's my thing. But, like, Kirby? Nah. Star Fox? Nah. Waluigi games? Hell yeah, I'm getting on that, but they're never going to make them. And we're lucky if we'll ever get a Luigi game ever again, although they're probably going to do Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon 2 or something, but whatever. I don't know. DazzReviews is hopefully something I can fix soon. I actually might just do like a... Ooh, whoa. What kind of jump was that? Did you see that? I like backflipped off the tree and got like a crazy... Hold on. How did I do that? Oh, it's not going to happen now, is it? No, of course it won't. Okay. But, yeah. I might like put a video being like, what do you want on DazzReviews now? Although I've already done that like once before. I might do it twice. I don't know. It's something. But So that's a shame. I still have a lot of old videos that people do watch, so at least there's something going on there. DazzReviews is more like a sort of... I don't know, it's just much more of like a sort of... It's almost a more professional channel. It gets more subscribers and it generally gets more views on per video rather than per day. So like, I don't know. Hopefully I can make something of it. Because even then, doing reviews have... they're chunky videos to make. And also, because I want to make bigger ones. I don't really like doing the small version ones that well. I like going into deep analysis with them. But we'll see. I'd also had plans. This is a super secret that I wasn't going to tell anyone. I had planned to do reviews with real life clips in them. Like I did a full review of oh dear. Excuse me. I did a full review of the first Pikmin game. And I had like a whole running joke of like the story that was going on in Pikmin was happening in real life and I was suffering, and it was all like it was combining the YouTube career that I'm getting and my filmness. And so I brought it together and had like a sort of like a plot line that I was following. It was sort of like a completionist sort of effect, except not quite so in front of a green screen and more out in the field. There was a couple issues with it. For first thing, it was just me for the whole crew because I was nervous and scared and I wanted to try to see if I could do it myself because I wanted to try and make one-man films anyway. That was over the summer as well, actually. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned anything close to a hint to it, but there you go. So it was fun and all getting all the equipment set up. On top of that, I'd never really used the equipment before. I just had training on it, and I think I had a broken pair. Like the tripod for a start didn't work, so like that was fun. So it just had the camera down in like pieces of grass, because obviously it's Pikmin. It was all like field based and like a big open. It was supposed to be like a mysterious planet sort of effect I was trying to create. And then also the bit that was the most stupid. I never attached a microphone to the camera. I was so focused on just getting it to like in the right position and trying to actually get it set up. I didn't put a mic on it. And so the quality of the videos were terrible. Like the actual film clips were terrible. And then I looked at I started editing it together and I was like, wow, this sounds terrible. Maybe I'll just cut out all the film bits. So it's like, okay, I have enough stuff that was not filmed. What? I jumped above the vine and it gave me a... Okay, well, that was weird. So anyway, I decided to like try and make the video review without the film bits because I have sections that are film and sections that aren't. It was very much like a forward and back thing. I could just re-record my film bits without the film part, just the voice. And then I was like, this writing is terrible. I think I'd written it up in like 2 hours, so it was already pretty poor quality. It was just like everything I didn't like about a review video was in it. And I was like, this is so bad. So then I scrapped the whole thing and put a sad tweet about it. And then it was gone. And then I tried something else afterwards, and that got quite far in. I can't remember what I did, so it clearly wasn't that outstanding. And then I deleted that again as well. And then uni started picking up, and then I was just busy, and I never had free time, and so nothing really worked out. So there you go. Hopefully, in this year, I can get more stuff done on DazzReviews, because I can somewhat do them. I just have a lot less time spent at home. Like, I'm at a uni a lot of time, and it's just like, finding time to do everything is almost impossible. I feel like DazzReviews is a thing that will pick up a lot more once uni's done, because it's very much like an intensive I need to be home to do it sort of thing, and after uni I'll most likely just be at home all the time doing little projects and works while I can to like until someone picks me up and gets me somewhere, or I get myself somewhere. So I don't know, but that's the thing. But also I prefer Daz Let's Plays anyway as a series because it's a lot more personal and it gives me a lot more creative freedom and a lot less pressure. You know, I have like a guideline to follow. It's Super Mario Galaxy. That's a solid 60 videos set up. I'm set up for 2 months, maybe 3 if I have a break. You know? So like, I don't know. I much prefer this. But DazzReviews ain't dead. It's just on a super long, unfortunate hiatus. It will come back. And maybe I will be able to bring back film-ish reviews. I'm not against the idea of doing them ever. Maybe when I get an actual crew and like an actual successful thing going. For now, though, I'm gonna leave it as it is and try and write stuff for it when I can, because it's also just difficult to write for it. Tallest palm tree. Is that the tallest palm tree? It's leaning forward? We're missing coins. Up there? No. Okay, whatever. In all this discussion, I'm realizing now that I'm running out of coins. Well, is this all of them? No, I think that brings us to 96, yeah. Okay, there's 4 coins missing. We'll get there. But anyway, yeah, that's my update on DazzReviews. We'll get around to it. Eventually. It's so time-consuming and, like, so demanding that unfortunately I can barely produce anything for it because it's just doesn't link in with my lifestyle too easily, which is a real shame, but that's how it is. Right. Tallest palm tree. There's the one on the right there that's like leans forward. It's the longest palm tree. Is there hold on, let me check that tree again over here. If I don't whack myself on this. Actually, up here I guess is the tallest part. Is there like a tall palm tree up on this part? Yes, there is. Is there a coin up there? Yeah, okay. There you go. Can I access you? No. I bet I have to use goddamn Spring Mario again. Oh, my favorite. Oh, I love Spring Mario so much. Alright, where are you? Right. And I guess as a final note, since we have a little bit of time just to reach up here, if I could actually play this game. My semester 2 timetable for, you know, the next chunk of uni looks quite nice. For a start, I have no uni work. There they all. No, wait, I'm still missing one. Oh, I bet I have to spring up top, don't I? No. I'm missing one? Or can I at least get this one? Hold on. Nope, no I can't. Okay, well, whatever. Semester 2 timetable. I don't have any lectures on Thursday or Friday, meaning I get a 4-day weekend every week. And even then, I'm in at 9 o'clock on Tuesday, but then I think Monday and Wednesday I'm not in till either 12 or 4 or something. Like, I have so much time in the day. So who knows? Maybe DazzReviews will actually be possible. Or I'm just going to spend the whole time at a friend's or out at uni or just working or doing anything except work. We will have to see. Did I miss a coin underwater? No? Oh, I remember. No. Yes, it was the swing set I forgot. Or missed. There we go. Phew. Finally. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. I wanted a long jump, but that worked too. I have a feeling these penguins aren't going to say much different. Like that, alright? Yeah, no, nothing changed. Okay. Whew. So that was a nice long discussion. I could basically do a podcast with this. I basically already do. Alright then. So, that is us done for now. Next time, we're going to take on more of the garden and another purple coin mission. And it's been Daz. You don't really care, and I'll see you in a bit for lore. Chapter 8. The Wish. Though usually quite cheery, one day the girl became sad again. Numa drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me. And don't be sad about your mama, because she's a part of you. That means she's always close by. It's like me. I love starbits because they remind me of my mama. No, no, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. A lonely look flickered across Luma's face, but it was soon replaced by a wide grin. I have an idea. I will transform into a comet A soaring comet that can carry you all on this journey. With that, Luma, trailing bands of white, soared high into the sky, and just as quickly started to plummet back down. Kaboom! Kablam! The ground shook, and a bright light poured out of the crater that the Luma had created. The bands of light twisted together to form a comet tail. And then Luma emerged, reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes. But how? She kept asking. Our destiny as Lumas is to transform into different things, said a red Luma, who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets, we can become all of these things. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile, said a green Luma. A blue Luma chimed in. That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet, didn't he? All of the Lumas together said, No more crying, Mama. Thank you, said the girl in a whisper, and she pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, starbits no longer fell from the girl's eyes. The comet set forth for the girl's home planet, its long tail blazing proudly behind it.